Hello there, welcome to Edward House of Cars, and today we're going to take you around this very festive 2013 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. It's an SD4 dynamic 5-door in red 2.2 litre diesel. It's an absolutely incredible motor vehicle, but let's not waste any time and have ourselves a look around. First things first, of course, we've got our gorgeous Range Rover headlights there in the front. That's our one there on the left. This is, of course, our one here on the right, and they come part and parcel with our gorgeous front headlights. You can see them right there. I mean, these are our headlights, and these are our fog lights down here. Again, beautiful, set against that gorgeous black grille, as you can see in this little indent in the front. You see there, sort of like a little indent there, and they've just put the light in as well. It's fantastic, wonderful design. And you come on down here, and of course we have our beautiful gloss black front grille with the honeycomb design, and of course you come up here and it just looks incredible, doesn't it? Just shining in gloss black, set against our gorgeous red. Obviously this Range Rover does come in red, as you can see by our enormous bonnet, as you can see by the Range Rover words in chrome there, and all the chrome badges on this Range Rover are fully intact. We're going to investigate all those later. You can see our gorgeous red vehicle up and down the sides. You can just see beautiful straight lines on all the red panels. No dents, bumps, knocks, anything of the sort. You can see tinted glass there in the rear. We've got our gloss black wing mirrors as well, and we've got our enormous windscreen all the way here. Absolutely incredible. No chips, scratches, scuffs, anything of the sort. Just a big green tick right there, and that tick right there is our Emerald House of Cars seal of approval, and that means that this Range Rover Evoque standing right in front of us has undergone the Emerald 128 point check, and not just undergone it, but it's passed each and every single one of those points of inspection, meaning that this bright red Range Rover Evoque standing in front of us right here is A1 mechanically certified. That's right, A1 mechanically certified from head to bottom, tip to toe, everything in between. What can be checked has been checked, and it's passed with flying colours, because if not, we wouldn't have the sticker on it. Now, this video, what I want to do is, because we're on the same side here, and of course we're at Emerald, we pride ourselves on our transparency, and we pride ourselves on the quality of our stock. We're going to have a look around this car, absolutely everything. You can see we got our gloss black side finishes there. We're going to have a look around at everything, because what we want you to do is come on down, see the car for yourself, and not see any surprises. So we're going to keep an eye out, and we're going to have a look around. First things first, we're checking out the alloys. See, we've got our gloss black alloys right here. Now, I know when it comes to buying a used car, it's very important, of course, to look at the miles, but I'm here to tell you, sometimes it's not about the miles, but it's about the journey accruing them. What good is getting a used car if it turns out it's been an abused car, irregardless of the amount of miles on the clock? Well, easiest way you can tell that, visually anyway, are by the condition of the alloys. And you can see here we've got beautiful gloss black alloys. We've got a very shiny caliper. They look in terrific condition, obviously not brand new, but they look as good as, and that right there is a terrific sign that the past owners have treated the car well, have looked after it, and most importantly, have not abused it. Now let's follow our beautiful straight lines all the way down here. Check out our second alloy, and again, 2 for 2. This one's in terrific condition all the way around. That beautiful gloss black, lovely calipers as well. So our investigation is going to have to continue, but let's keep on looking at the car. It's just in terrific nick all the way around. I've always been a big fan of Range Rovers, and it's beautiful to see one in such good nick, especially here at Emerald, because of course it means it's undergone the 128 point check again, meaning it's A1 mechanically certified. Now you have a look up and down the side of this side of the car, and again you can see the tinted glass, see the straight lines, no knocks, no bumps, nothing of course. We got our beautiful tail lights round here in the rear. There's the one there on the right, and here of course is the one on the left, and they're joined by a lovely gloss black strip all the way across. As I mentioned earlier, all of our chrome badges fully intact. There's our Land Rover, there's our big bold Range Rover, and here's our Evoque SD4 badges. They're all in exquisite nick. Having a look down here as well, we also have our rear tail lights. You can see that one's in great nick. We're going to follow along. You got our rear parking sensors there on our grey underside, and there's a wonderful perfect set of rear fog lights. Now underneath here as well, we've got our chrome exhaust. You can see that's in great nick. And we'll just check out our underside there as well. Oh, and there's a second one there as well. It's all looking in tip-top shape. Let's pop open the boot. There we go. There you can see the main selling point really of the boot, the thing that I find really intuitive, aside from of course being, you know, a very large boot and, you know, loaded with space and safety features, you also get this lovely button here in the door, which means, you know, you can load your arms up with whatever you're carrying, click the button, and the door closes itself. Very, very cool, and it's one of the many features that separate this Range Rover Evoque from similar cars in its size and style. Coming on down, let's have a look at our third alloy. 3 for 3, and they look like an incredible set all around. Very, very happy with those. Same of course goes for these little arches right there, just in terrific nick. Let's follow our skirt all the way down. Driver's front side, let's have ourselves a look. And again, just terrific condition all the way around. Very reassuring to know that this car, it is a used car, but it's certainly not an abused car. If you judge it by the condition of the outside, if you judge it by all the gloss black finishes that we've got here, this car does not look its age. And I promise you, knowing that it's undergone, oh, we got our front parking sensors there as well, knowing that it's undergone and passed the 128 point check, it certainly does not drive its age. I think it's got a lot more life left in it, that's for sure. Right, let's have ourselves a look inside. And we've got ourselves an incredible interior. Look at this. It's like a grey and cream interior with all this gorgeous stitching all the way around. Absolutely incredible. And again, I want to point out, have a look at all that legroom, have a look at the interior lighting, and have a look at the breathable material we have right here. This isn't just typical leather seating, okay? It's not just all style points and no functionality, no comfort. This is comfort and style. I love the cream touches. I just think it looks incredible, and it really makes this car stand out amongst all the other Range Rovers. Absolutely incredible. We even have some lovely little nets there in the back. Again, they work in perfect tip-top shape, and of course you can see all the cream stitching, or the white stitching I should say. Not a stitch nor seam out of place. The car's been well looked after, well maintained, and I am so in love with this. And what else have we got? We have this arm that comes down with the built-in cup holders. There you go. So you know, if you've got any guests in the back and they're thirsty, they're not going to spill any drinks all over this gorgeous interior. And we even got a little tray right there as well, if they want to put something down and not lose it down the side of the chair, which happens to me all the time. Absolutely fantastic. Can we top that in the front? Well, let's go first in, have a look at the door. Absolutely incredible there, and again, no stitch nor seam out of place in anywhere on this car. We've got our electric front and rear windows. We've got our child lock on the windows. We've got our wing mirror controls there as well. We have our Meridian speaker system, very, very lovely. We'll show you a bit more of that later on. Got our central locking system right there with our chrome door handle, and we've got this gorgeous Range Rover chrome in the door line. Oh, it's absolutely stunning. Before we even look at the chairs, we've got our electric controls right there, so you can adjust the angle that the chair comes up and down. You can give yourself more leg room, less leg room. If you're a bit of a bigger boy like me, you can move it around and fit yourself in there perfectly. But just take a good look at the interior you're getting here. Just take a good look. I love the color scheme. I love the condition of the seats. Again, the car, you know, it's not a new car. It has been used, but it clearly has not been abused, as you can see by the condition of the seats. There's no stitch nor seam out of place, and having a look at the breathable material as well. These things are going to be comfortable in every single season, not just the winter. Let's hop on inside and take a good look around this cabin, just to see if it matches the condition of the outside. I mean, I'd say style-wise, it certainly does. It's in terrific nick all the way around. Very, very impressed. I do love the little silver touches here all the way across. Oh, that is stunning. Beautiful thing about this car as well is it comes with a start button. So we've got our key. I'm just gonna chuck it on my seat there. Click that start button straight away, and that'll give us ample time to check out our steering wheel. Now you see we have our steering wheel controls here with the chrome lining all the way around. You get your media linings there as well. You can see the car's telling me to close the door. So I'll just go ahead and do that. There we go. As you can see, we got our telephone, all of our telephone connectivity buttons right there available to us.
The Sun, over an article which described him as a wife beater.
We've got our cruise control and our speed limiting settings right there as well. Chuck in some flappy paddles both on the left and the right, and you've got yourself a terrific steering wheel setup. Having a look down here on center console, again, I just love the edges set in this beautiful silver. I also love the dual zone climate control thrown in. I love, perfect for winter, you got your heated seats there and there. You've also got your front and rear windscreen demister. Again, those frosty mornings are certainly not going to be a problem for this Range Rover, not with those features there. I also love it, it's got the air conditioning systems in there as well. As you can see, we have our electric parking brake right here, set in chrome. We have our traction control right there as well. And we have our hill assist, because if you get yourself a Range Rover, I'm pretty sure you're going to be going off-road in it. It's just lovely to have all the controls here with your hill assist settings right there as well. Coming on up, here's our CD port. And of course, you got your eject, your skip track, backtrack, all that good stuff. And of course, the volume. So obviously the volume is currently on the radio, so let's come up here. We have our touchscreen head unit right here, and I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go straight into audio video, and you can see currently we're on DAB radio, but tell you what, we'll go on our channel list. Can we switch it up a little bit, maybe put a bit of magic on? Yeah. Good golden dream. Let's turn that down and keep our chat. Now, it's not just DAB radio, okay? So there's DAB, but there's three kinds of DAB here. Going on to radio, you can see we also have AM and FM radio systems right there as well. Going into My Music, you can see that we do have Aux Input as a setting there as well. So if you want to maybe connect the music player, maybe connect your telephone, you can connect that through your Aux Input there as well. That's all well and good, but if you're going to connect your phone as well, you may as well do your Bluetooth telephone connectivity right there. As you can see, you can pair more than one phone. We've currently paired a couple of our phones here in the office to show you that, but it's all so easy. A couple of buttons press, not going to have a problem there whatsoever. And the big feature of the Range Rover, because of course if you get a Range Rover, you are going to be taking it out and having adventures. Well, you got your sat nav built in right here, so easy to use. And as you can see, it shows you exactly where we are. We are currently in Wednesbury, Heathrow, Wednesbury. Very lovely. It's all just built in. Again, I mean, how easy was all of that to operate? It was so simple. Hardly had to press anything. The touchscreen is so sensitive and it's so adaptive and it just works. It's just really nice that Range Rover have put all these features in. You know, it's just so helpful. It's just so well laid out. You got your parking assist right there as well. So again, you got your front and rear parking sensors. The big car, it's definitely a big car, but with your park assist, it's not going to be a problem whatsoever, squeezing it into tight holes. What else do we have here? What's over here in setup? Setup, you see you got your screen settings over there, your system settings, your voice settings, your audio settings. You know, maybe you want to adjust your tone, your bass, all that good stuff. Going into system settings here, you can adjust your buttons, your clock, your language, all that good stuff. It's just so adaptive. Really does just let you do practically anything that you need to do. Connect your phone, play the radio, look at the sat nav. It's all there. So easy. I love that that's on auxiliary. Just fantastic. Just couldn't ask for anything better. And obviously the CD, it's a CD DVD slot down there as well. So again, maybe if you want to just whack a DVD on, you can do it. It's all there, easy to use on that screen right there. Got our drive performance control built in to this glorious gloss black hexagonal design here Obviously, when you turn the car on, that pops up and you're able to spin it. We're currently in park as we speak. I love all these settings that you've got here. So, you know, as you can see, it's all these different settings for all these different types of terrain that you're going to find yourself working in. In fact, in particular, one in the middle there for the snow and the ice, that is going to be essential during the winter. And it's just lovely that this car can adapt and just play the game, really, in any kind of weather. Underneath our gloss black shutters, let's open up and we have ourselves 2 cup holders right here. We've got our locking wheel nut there as well. We're going to throw that in, don't you worry. 12-volt charging point there as well. Just really nice, really lovely design. I think the beautiful thing about a Range Rover is that you know it's functional, you know it's very, very safe and secure. It's a car that will go the distance and won't let you down. But I just love the design aspects of all this. You know, we've got the legroom, we've got the chrome finishes, all the stitching. It's just gorgeous. And of course, under our big leather armrest, we have access to our Aux input there. You see it there? A USB input and another 12-volt charging point. It's really nice to know that. Maybe if you want to connect it with your phone, play the music, and then just not want to hit your hand off of it, you can plug it in, drop it in there, and it's away, not getting stuck, not getting all your fingers tangled up in wires. Just nice to have that feature right there as well. Now, coming on up here, as you can see, we have a little section right here to put your sunglasses. Just, you know, a nice little feature for them to throw in at Range Rover. And of course, we have ourselves a vanity mirror right there with a couple of lights built in there as well. I mean, there is just so many gadgets in this car. I don't even think I've looked at them all. In fact, let's turn our screen off. I wouldn't even say I've looked at them all. In fact, let's have a look at our dash. Let's get an official number. We've got 79 there. Let's get a little closer. Sorry, we've got 79,080 miles on the clock. Let's say 79,100. Round it up, be nice and fair. So you're under 80,000 miles. When you look at the age of the car, and then more importantly, look at the condition of the car. The touchscreen is still very, very sensitive to your touch. The seats are still in terrific condition. The exterior is still looking like it's hardly been touched. The alloys look fresh out of the packet. This car has definitely already lived a life, but it's lived a very sensible, well-looked after life. And the beautiful thing about that is it means it's been priced to sell. It's been priced based on the mileage, but the car itself operates, performs, it runs as if it's got a whole new life left under the bonnet. It's a terrific vehicle all the way around. As I've said, it's A1 mechanically certified. It's undergone the 128-point check, and not just undergone it, but it's passed it with flying colours. And part and parcel, when you get yourself a Range Rover, it's not just about the size, it's not just about the control, but the beautiful thing about this one is you're also getting so much style points when it comes to the look of the outside and the inside. Now let's pull that open and check out our 2.2 litre diesel engine in this Range Rover. There we go. As you can see, we've got ourselves a gorgeous Range Rover engine right there. Now, I'm no mechanic, so I'm not going to point out things and tell you what they are and this, that and the other, but what I can say is, looking at that big green tick right there, that this engine is A1 mechanically certified. It's passed the 128-point check. I mean, it's undergone it, and it's not just undergone it. It's not just passed 1, 2, 3, 10, 15 points. It's passed all 128 points of inspection. If we could check it, we have checked it. If we could have a look, we have had a look, and it's passed it with flying colours. And for me, that is the bare minimum in terms of standards you should expect from any stock at a used car dealership. Now, we are the UK Independent Dealer of the Year. Comes part and parcel with the territory. Our goal was to improve the standards across the board, and there's no better place to start than at the top. So we are a family-run dealership, and when it comes to family is at the heart of everything that we do. It's not just how we treat our staff, it's not just how we treat our customers, but it's how we treat our standard of stock. We look at every piece of stock as if we're literally going to hand it over to a member of our family, to my mother, my grandmother, my son, my dog, my goldfish. Is this good enough? Is this safe enough? And the beautiful thing about me, and the beautiful thing about what we do here, is I'm no mechanic, so I don't need to check it. All I got to do is check the big green ticks on there, because it means, again, it's past the 128 point check. It's A1 mechanically certified, and I've got no worries whatsoever handing this over to Mother and saying, you know, stay safe, don't put your foot down. So there you have it. That is our gorgeous Range Rover Evoque in red with the gloss black finish all the way around the alloys, the underside, everything in between. It's a very festive vehicle, I must say. Perfect gift for Christmas, I'd say, in terms of its presentation. But also, it's a Range Rover, so it's exactly what you come to expect. It's robust, it's practical, works a dream on-road, off-road. It's a safe, secure vehicle. But the beautiful thing about this one is that it's safe, it's secure, it's all those wonderful things, but it's also a gem on the eyes. Have a look at the outside, have a look at that sensational inside, the design, everything. Just ticks all the boxes for me. It's an incredible machine, but I implore you, the camera is not doing it justice. Come on down, see it for yourself. I promise you. If you'll just end up loving it just like I do, because it's an incredible machine. Take it out for a test drive, see how it handles, play with all those buttons, play with all those settings. I'm sure you'll fall for it too. Oh, I didn't even show you my favourite bit. Sorry about that. I'll come over here. My favourite bit, of course, the panoramic sunroof. Absolutely love it. First and foremost, it opens up all this light coming into the car, but secondly, as the weather gets worse, as winter starts looming, I'm going to be looking for any excuse to sit in the car and feel happy. And for me, there is nothing calmer, nothing more refreshing, nothing more reassuring than having a terrible day at work, driving home in the rain, and literally just feeling those raindrops hitting the roof ahead of you, seeing them splash around. Heaven on earth. Just sounds so peaceful, and it's just lovely that the Range Rover have thrown it in as well on top. Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you listening to me for so long when it comes to talking about this Range Rover. I think it's an absolute gem of a motor vehicle, and I would highly recommend that you follow it up, because it's an incredible car, and I really don't think it's going to stick around for long. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you have any more questions about this or any other piece of stock that we have here at Emerald, either on site or on our website, please do not hesitate to get in contact with me or any member of my staff or colleagues or anything like that. We just love having the chat, we love having the crack, we love handing over information to help you feel more safe, secure, informed and empowered when starting your car buying journey here at Emerald. Thank you so much, and stay safe.